Hi everyone, it's QuickyBaby and welcome back to World of Tanks. And update 1.26.1 is here, and one of the key features that just went live today is Halloween 24, the Babylon Project. Today, I am going to just jump straight into the game mode. I've already given the outline of the vehicle that you're going to be able to get the Nergal. So I'm going to be playing on the NA server. For the EU server, this game mode is not going to be available till tomorrow. So why don't I quickly just talk through the tanks that you're going to be able to play, and then I'll jump in, I'll give you my tips for being able to get through the Babylon Project as quickly as possible. So firstly, you have the Hornet. The Hornet has a turbocharger ability, like all of the vehicles do. So the main thing that you need to decide is the combat abilities that you're going to pick. Now, they do cost credits, some of them 10,000 credits a pop, but you will make credits if you perform well inside the Mirny game mode or the Babylon Project, so you'll be able to make those credits back. I thoroughly recommend that the first one that you take is emergency repairs. This will extinguish fires, it will remove the stun effect, and it will repair your vehicle. The next I recommend that you take is group repairs. This will heal your allies. It's very important to keep your group healthy if you want to be able to get through the boss. The next that I recommend taking if you're a casual player and you think you're going to get yourself into a trouble is the energy shield. This will be able to protect your vehicle for 7 seconds. Incredibly useful if you've made a mistake. If you're using one of the autoloaders, maybe you want to take fast reload instead. That's what I'm going to be taking. Another one that's interesting is the energy shot, which actually turns your gun into like an AoE for being able to deal with entire camps of low health vehicles. I'm going to take the fast reload personally, and without further ado, let's go get stuck in. So, it's going to be my very first game that I played. I'm going to be playing on the NA server with about 100 ping. Hopefully I'm not going to let anyone down. So, in essence, there's 5 players. You have to work together to be able to destroy all of the bots that spawn on the different camps. And usually the music inside this game is pretty cool. So, hopefully I have music enabled. Do I have music enabled? Let's do the music in the battle for sure. The music's pretty cool for this. Hopefully I won't get copyright strikes. Alright, so without further ado, let's say, hi friends, good luck, have fun. Let's do this together. Let's do this together, yeah. Alright. So the first thing that you want to do if you find yourself to be a little bit of a leader is apparently get shoved around by your allies, as they're not very friendly. No, the first thing that you want to do is, apparently jump off a bridge and die. Okay, so the first thing I've realized is Wargaming are completely trolls for putting a bridge. That is just horrendous. And after getting bumped a little bit by one of the players on my team in a heavy tank boosting, because I thought that I was going to go down here and then sneak my way to the Mirny, luckily, if my team manages to get through this stage, we will be able to respawn. See, what happened here is clearly I'm used to driving on the left and Americans are used to driving on the right? So Americans overtake on the left, and so that guy thought he was overtaking the slow tank on the left, but for me it was confusing because I drive on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, 100%. Okay. So once your team has managed to gather enough Miriam after you dive off a bridge, they drive to the Magnus, the extractor, and then, I get to respawn. Brilliant! I'm going to respawn. Hey, I'm here! I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Nice. Okay, let's see if I can, like, not suck at this game now. Sounds good, right? Yeah, sounds good. Alright, no bridges. Apparently bridges are my mortal nemesis. So one thing that's interesting is the Immortal actually chases you. So you can use the bar to be able to figure out where the Immortal is going to be. Wow, Wargaming have really changed the way that this map looks, haven't they? That's interesting. If I can actually get some kills in here. Yes. That autoloader ability is good. And also, one thing that's interesting is that you do, as I got a far too big screen, you do pick up. It's so weird to hear those voices right now. Go, America! You do pick up special shells that you can use later on. Man, it's been a whole year since I played this game mode. I'm feeling like really rusty. If that was not immediately apparent. But let's see if we can come back into this and not crush myself, which is good. What do we got here? Well, the auto-aim sounds different. Or it just doesn't sound like anything. Everyone's dying. Maybe I can do a group heal. Or don't bounce off the side like a noob. Wow, I can use my ability. Oh, wait a minute. It costs Miriam to use the abilities now. They don't have cooldowns. It literally just costs Miriam to use the abilities. That's interesting. So, you got a decision. Like, should you use the ability? Should you not use the ability? That's an interesting decision that you're going to have to make. Try and figure out yourself. Personally, for me, I think it's about trying to get the damage in and trying to collect that delicious Miriam, right? I'm going to reload. It's 50 Miriam to do so, but kind of fun to do it. I guess you should probably only use it when you need to, which means that you should probably be a little bit careful with how you drive your vehicle, because the heals actually end up costing you. That's an interesting decision by Wargaming, honestly. A very interesting decision by Wargaming. Looks like the amount of Miriam that you carry also maybe powers up your guns as well. So yeah, basically just, if you're in a light tank, don't get caught. Oh, nice, he's on fire, he should die. What the hell? I'm getting so focused on this server right now. All of the bots just are like, oh, look at that QB, we're gonna shoot him. So I guess I shouldn't use my reload then. It seems a bit weird to not use my reload. The Immortal's behind. Shall I use my group heal? Does anyone else need a heal? Doesn't look like it. Group heal's quite cheap. Very cheap, actually. Let's go after here. So I guess you just want to have a little bit of cover. The bots are definitely way more badass. I think that this has definitely changed this mode. When I think about it now, definitely changed this mode. Now that you can't use your abilities kind of on cooldown, maybe the autoloaders are not actually the best now. I mean, they will be if you're just, like, dumping your Miriam in. Very interesting. The meta has shifted. Is this just energy I'm collecting, or is this actually the Miriam that I have to deposit? Am I depositing my Miriam? I mean, it says Miriam to collect 180, so do I not actually have to deposit it myself anymore? It looks like maybe we just have to collect it. Looks like that double is fighting the Lost over there. What have we got over here? Hunters. Oh, rabbits. Lovely. So do we just have to collect the Miriam? We don't actually have to deposit at the Magnus? So if I spend it, I can just spend it as much as I want then, can I? It looks like it. It looks like I can just spend my Miriam and not have to worry about, oh god, Hunter Panthers. That's pretty scary. And this is just the normal difficulty. I'm on fire. Got to use my 1 key. Hopefully my team helps me out here. I'm going to boost away while I reload. Don't have enough to be able to do anything there. Ah, so it looks like the Miriam that you get, you don't actually have to deposit it into the Magnus anymore. It's more of a just like get to the Magnus. So you can't hold the Miriam for the subsequent stages. That's very interesting. Wow, okay. So yeah, Wargaming really mixing it up. Alpha Scorpion, that's terrifying. It was terrifying. So yeah, it looks like we just have to collect the Miriam and then it's all individual. So I might as well just use this and then get a reload in. Yeah, so you should basically just use your abilities. Whoa, invisible tanks. You should use your abilities to be able to just stay in the game. So the Magnus is full. So I guess we could go around and collect more if we wanted. Would that be advantageous to collect it from an individual perspective, or do we spawn each time with 120? It looks like we spawn each time with 120, so it doesn't look like there's actually any point of going around and collecting. You might as well just go straight to the Magnus and try and do it quickly. So, yeah, really interesting. I think that Wargaming have made some, all in all, some pretty cool kind of changes in this. Hopefully I can get this Pantera out and I can collect this and dump another 2 shells and then use my ability. Okay, yeah, this is making sense. This is making sense. And, yeah, and then I guess we all just go in now. Do we have to destroy all of the bots? Shall I use my heal on my friends? Might as well. I'll do an AoE heal. Come on, help me. Let's go in. Help me. Come in. Come in. Come in, my dude. There we go. Okay, so now we transition. So we get 120. And it's the boss fight now. Okay, so here we go. So usually the boss has waves. So there is the Forgotten One. We can you have to shoot him usually in his weak points to get him to trigger the next stage. So he has weak points that we have to shoot. We've also got to be careful that we're loaded for when the bots come. If we're not loaded for when the bots come, we're going to be very sad. And also, I'm going to switch to an HE mag for the bots. I'm going to switch to an HE mag here for the bots. Oh, I totally pressed my 3 key there instead of my 5 key. Don't be stupid like me. Okay, so I want to be prepared for the bots, because when the bots come, that's when things get serious. Looks like the bots are spawning south, away from me. I'm going to use my turbo to try and catch up with the bots. So I would focus the bots here, but I guess you could speedrun and just go for the boss. But you'll spawn a lot of ads if you play like that.
Okay, looks like this is about hedgehogs. We've lost one of ours. There are 4.
See, they're focusing the boss instead of the ads, so they're dying. They need to focus the... What? Because he's got a stage 2? Oh, it looks like it actually kills all of the bots when you trigger into stage 2. Interesting. Does our friend respawn? They do. Maybe I should try and heal that Hornet. I still think it's most important to deal with the ads. Have I still got HE loaded? Darn it. Oh, lost my health there. Try and get to the side. Nuke him up. Oh, gotta leave the danger zones. It's like I'm playing World of Warcraft right now. Oh, gotta heal that.
Hedgehogs approaching.
This guy's just focusing me right now. Will he get a life, please? Get a life, please, Unforgotten One. I've still got 2 HE shells. I just loaded a bad mag there. Where are the hedgehogs? Oh god, the guards are coming. I don't have my turbo for a few seconds. Oh, I gotta go try and heal my friends. We can still do this. We just gotta control the ads. These players, they don't try and control the ads. They gotta control the ads. It's all about controlling the ads. Control the ads, focus the Forgotten One. Control the ads, focus the Forgotten One. The worst thing that you can do is just try and nuke him, because when you trigger his health lower, it will spawn new ads. Gonna go over there and collect that Miriam. More ads. Uh-oh. Scary. Oh wow, he's going to just get me here. Oh, he rammed me good. Gotta get out of here. Gotta heal. Gotta go get a AoE heal for my friends. AoE heal. Oh, I might be dead here. Oh, he AoE healed me. That was nice of him. Why are there more hedgehogs? No! That double got ruined. I might have to just go in for the boss here. No, he doubled me! No actual way we're gonna lose. No actual way we're gonna lose. Oh, complete disaster. So what did we learn here? We learned here that if we don't focus the ads, then that's it. GG, even on normal, we got taken out. But I've learned so much here. Number one thing that I've learned is that the Mirny, you don't have to drop it into the Magnus. It's like group-based, and you can use it on your abilities now. So that's fantastic. He should shoot the guard. Is he going to just go for the boss? He should go for the guard. Watch the double. Or are we watching a hero mode here? Why is he not loading? Why is he loading HE? Okay, that's good. Okay. So yeah. Number one thing. The Miriam isn't individual to drop into the Magnus anymore. All he needs to do is to hit 2 shots on the weak points and he can do it. So the Miriam isn't individual anymore, so you can spend it on your abilities. Oh, dude, just go for the weak points. No, don't auto-aim. Why are you auto-aiming? Weak points. Shoot the yellow. Only the yellow. Oh, come on, dude. Stop auto-aim. Stop the auto-aim. Shoot the yellow. He's got 2 minutes left. This is exciting. Shoot the yellow. Oh, it's so tense. This is so tense. So yeah. So as I was saying, with the boss, focus the ads. You must focus the ads. Use your abilities to nuke the ads down. If you've got an auto-loader, dump the ads, hit your reload key, dump the ads again. I made so many mistakes in this video. It's the first time I've played Mirny in a year, and I was very flustered with regards to that. Oh, this is just... You couldn't script this. Welcome to the NA server. No! Shoot the yellow! What? You shoot the yellow! Yes! No! Yes! Oh, you couldn't script this! Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Oh, I clowned twice. My team clowned the boss fight. Yeah, they will get better. I will get better. We will be able to do this. Luckily, I finished second on my team, even with my 2 clown performances. I killed 22 of the vehicles, so we managed to finish them off like that. Okay, so once you complete, depending on how well you do, you'll earn keys. And then these keys are spent to unlock stages or to skip stages. Interestingly, this year, as I have to close a million things. Interesting this year, what is this? It's like got me locked in a loop. Interestingly, this year, for the first time, you can actually buy keys from this event. Okay, it's because I'm on my press account, and it looks like I've skipped the progress. So Wargaming just unlocked all the stages for me on my press account awkwardly while I was mid-game, so I can be able to play the Nergal on stream today. But as I was saying, for the very first time today, once you enter the event, there'll be an option to click, and then you'll be able to buy keys at 50 gold per key. Now that's very expensive. That means you could dump in 50,000 gold to be able to get 1,000 keys. But luckily, I have my personal account on the NA server, so I am going to be able to show you instead. So you can click here for the receive section, and then as you can see, you can buy a key for 50 gold, or alternatively, you can buy bundles for money with things like the obsidian or with the rampanzer, where you can get 700 keys. But again, that's if you've got money and not just excess amounts of gold on your account. Now, when it comes to decrypting things, there are certain aspects that you're just going to have to do, like complete on normal, complete phase 2 on normal, phase 3 on normal, phase 4 on normal, destroy 2 enemies in the last stand mode. Then you're going to have to complete phase 1 on hard difficulty, destroy 3 enemies in the 3 waves of enemies in the last stand. Then you're going to have to do hard difficulty, 4 waves, complete phase 3 in hard difficulty, destroy 5 enemy waves in last stand mode, complete phase 4 on hard difficulty, and then phase 1 on nightmare, phase 2 on nightmare, phase 3 on nightmare, and then phase 4 on nightmare. And if you do all of that, and that can cost you 160 of the tokens, the decryptor tokens, then you will be able to get yourself the reward, which the main reward is the Nergal, which is a premium tank with a funky skin. This is the Crusher. I'd like to say Wargaming have massively nerfed this vehicle since my initial impressions on it last week. But in theory, if you just actually play the game, that means that you'll just have to do all of these events and you could get the Nergal very quickly. It's not like previously where you had to actually spend your decrypt keys after you've managed to do these things to be able to access it. Now you can use your keys to skip this, but doing so can end up being very expensive. We've got 30, we've got 70, we've got 110, we've got 170, 240 keys, 330 keys, 430 keys, 440 keys, 560 keys. So either it's 690 or probably 700 keys to be able to skip all of... Oh no, even more at the end. Probably about 850 keys I expect to be able to skip everything and to be able to decrypt everything and get that Nergal tank. So what I would recommend, instead of actually just spending all of your gold to get keys, is to actually play the event. And I believe that if you play well, you should get about 10 keys in about 10 minutes. You could probably get about 50 keys an hour. I should expect that the event is going to take people who actively play and play well about 10 to 20 hours to be able to get a vehicle over a 10-day period. That is super easy compared to the mission marathon, right? The mission marathon that we had last week, you would have to play that game mode for about 40 hours, even if you're a good player, to be able to get the Grom. I think the idea of getting the Nergal instead for only about 10 or 20 hours of casual play inside a PvE game mode is going to be a lot easier. However, what I will say is that to be able to do some of the harder aspects, like Nightmare, it could be quite tricky and you might need some friends. And so accordingly, I have actually created rooms on Discord, which you can join and then hopefully find like-minded players. There will also be voice rooms, which are limited to 5 people, so that groups that are formed can go in there and be able to communicate with voice to be able to get the trickier aspects done. Because as you could see, I failed to complete it on normal on my press account, although we only needed one more shot, and that was my first game in a year. I won't be making the same mistakes again, but it does show you that it can be a little bit tricky. So I'll put a link in the description down below in a pinned comment where you can go through to join the QuickyBaby Discord server and find like-minded gamers on the European, NA, and Asia server to be able to grind to get your Nergal in the easiest fashion possible. Also, hopefully making a few friends along the way. So all in all, it looks like Wargaming have improved this game mode. I like the fact that the abilities are going to be on an individual level, and how the Mirny is still group based, so you don't have to worry about somebody playing bad, losing their Miriam to the Infernal, and then you not being able to progress the stage. I like the fact that it's now more of a tactical decision to use your abilities at a Miriam cost rather than it just being use them on cooldown. And I also like the fact that once again Wargaming are being pretty generous with the rewards. You can get yourself some battle pass progress. You can be able to get yourself what looks like about 500,000 credits, some nice experimental equipment, some 3-5 times experience games. Looks like there's 6 days of premium to be able to get over the 10-day period, and also to be able to get a premium tank for playing a PvE game mode, even if it's not the best of vehicles. With the nerfs they applied to it, man, massive thumbs up from me, Wargaming. This is definitely one of, if not the best. Actually, I'm going to say it's the best event that they do throughout the year, and I thoroughly recommend that you all try and find some like-minded players and blow off a little bit of steam. And if you want to see me playing hopefully a little bit better through this game mode, and also wait for my full Nergal tank review, which will be happening tomorrow, and if you want to see me play through the Nightmare difficulty, come through to my stream today, where not only do I have brand new drops, I'll be having access to the Nergal tank, and so I can let you know if it's going to be any good to be able to get through and play it. And stay tuned to the channel, my YouTube channel, tomorrow, as I said, for my Nergal tank review, but also for Friday, where I will feature maybe some last stand gameplay, and also I will hopefully give you a boss guide for Nightmare difficulty as well. Anyway, ladies and gents, boys and girls, that was it for me today. Hope this video was useful for you deciding about whether you want to get into the Babylon game mode. And stay tuned to both on Twitch and on YouTube, as I'll be fleshing out with hopefully some more graceful gameplay very soon. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give a thumbs up. If you hated it, give a thumbs down. And let me know what you think all about the Babylon project. Do you think this is like a really cool event, or do you think it's cringe and you're not going to bother with it? Anyway, really looking forward to seeing you all live. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.